This is the traditional sales funnel. It is overflowing with raw, unfiltered leads, thousands of indistinguishable gray spheres, until the system cracks under pressure. For years, B2B and SaaS companies relied on this volume-based model. The logic was simple: push enough contacts into the top, and a small percentage of buyers will eventually emerge at the bottom. But modern buyers ignore generic outreach. They conduct their own research and rarely respond to bulk, unrequested communication. This creates an immediate operational problem for sales teams. Representatives spend a significant portion of their week sifting through hundreds of unqualified contacts, only to be met with constant rejection. Without a mechanism to filter for buyer readiness, a high volume of leads is a liability. It exhausts the sales team, increases the cost of acquisition, and slows down the revenue cycle. Precision growth requires account-based marketing, or ABM.
This moves focus from individual lead volume towards specific, high-value companies matching our ideal customer profile. This approach requires isolating the target account first. Instead of a wide net, teams identify best-fit targets before any outreach begins. Success here depends on absolute alignment between marketing and sales departments. Both teams must mutually agree on this target account list to ensure that outreach efforts are synchronized rather than fragmented. Identifying who to target is the foundation, but it doesn't solve the operational challenge of how to engage them effectively or when to initiate that first conversation. To engage these premium accounts, the organization requires a sales enablement framework, a structured toolkit designed to move prospects through a complex buying cycle. This framework consists of 3 core components: a matrix of targeted content, a set of precise communication playbooks, and strategic messaging tailored to the specific needs of different buyer personas. Sales representatives use these tools to replace generic pitches with highly personalized outreach. They provide the specific data points and case studies that a decision-maker needs to see to justify a purchase. However, even a perfectly engineered message will fail if it is delivered to a prospect who is not currently in a buying cycle. Sales enablement provides the mechanism for outreach, but it requires a behavioral trigger to determine the exact moment of engagement. That trigger comes from warm intent insights, the behavioral data that indicates when a target account is actively researching a solution. We track this digital footprint across a timeline. An anonymous target user reads a technical article, visits a pricing page, and downloads a white paper. Marketing systems score these interactions to quantify purchase readiness. As engagement increases, the score crosses a threshold, signaling high intent probability. This data changes the nature of the first call. The sales representative initiates contact because the prospect has already demonstrated an active interest. Intent data removes the guesswork from the process. It transforms outreach from a cold interruption into a timely, data-backed intervention. In an integrated system, marketing captures these intent signals and delivers the corresponding enablement playbooks directly to the sales team in real time. This dashboard shows the integration in action. When an intent signal is detected, the system automatically provides the sales rep with the exact content, such as a competitor comparison or a technical spec sheet, needed for that specific account. This ensures the resulting conversation is relevant and strictly value-driven. The representative isn't just checking in. They are providing a solution at the exact moment the buyer is experiencing the problem. This workflow requires marketing and sales to move past their traditional silos. They function instead as a single, synchronized revenue team. When strategic enablement is paired with precision intent data, the friction between these two departments is replaced by a shared, data-driven workflow. The value of this system is best expressed through the measurable commercial outcomes it delivers. By engaging only with active buyers within high-value accounts, companies see a 30% reduction in sales cycle length and a measurable increase in win rates. Shifting from cold funnels to warm accounts represents the strategic engineering of sustainable business growth. It is a transition from guessing to knowing. This layout reinforces the core objective: align your sales and marketing departments to engineer your growth. In the modern B2B SaaS landscape, precision timing and aligned strategy are the only reliable paths to predictable revenue.